really you must have to manage your diet a little bit. I mean, you must have to be like, all right, if I don't have this for breakfast, I'm not going to get through the morning. If I don't have this for lunch, I'm not going to get through the afternoon. So like, what's like a
I do actually, and it's just my eating habits are a little absurd. So I kind of, but let's get into it. So
no, if you can be like, I don't want to talk.
no, it's all good. It's honestly funny. It's something. It's like a almost a running joke with some of my friends, just how ridiculous my eating habits are. So, but so how I eat it depends on what I'm doing. Like right now, I'm not super active. I'm sitting inside or I'm outside looking at plants and not like running around chopping down trees.
Right.
But if we're talking about like during the work season, like this past work season, we were stationed out of a um, a ranger station where we had access to a kitchen,
Mm,
which is not always the case for this kind of work, but
right.
it was in that case. So every morning I would drink a cup of coffee. I would have yogurt, which I would mix in with granola. And then
Nice.
I would have at 10 o'clock, I would have an energy bar. I found there's these like, uh, sometimes you can find some relatively good protein bars that have actual natural ingredients. And I like that stuff.
Mm,
Sometimes you can just find that nasty stuff that's just like sugar and protein. But honestly, if I'm
yep.
just like hiking around with all this equipment and swinging axes and stuff, I really like to have something that's just going to kind of energize me, fill me up quickly, and just give me that protein I need. So even though those things are not always that good for you, I'll still like going for it.
Yeah.
Um,
So 10
lunch,
a.m. you're out there by then, right? So
yeah. So
the
we'll
day
start work at
starts at
7.
7.
Day's gonna work at 7. We'll hike out with our equipment to wherever we're gonna work.
Hmm.
Um, Tend to take a break at 10 to eat a snack and just rest for a bit.
Yeah.
Lunchtime every day for lunch for years. I have had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, uh, all natural peanut butter because I hate that fucking high fructose corn syrup crap. I can't stand it. So
Yeah.
I'll have crunchy all natural peanut butter.
Cool.
And then 2:30 we'll have another little break and I'll eat
Well,
another
what about the
protein bar.
jelly though? I mean,
Oh yeah, jelly.
is there
So I
high
like
fructose in your jelly or what?
no, I hate that shit. I can't stand that. No, I'll have I have some sort of like preserved spread.
Cool.
That's fruit and sugar and no high fructose corn syrup or any sort of corn syrup.
Nice.
I very much hate that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and then for dinner I have I'll usually rotate about 3 meals that I will have.
Mhm.
And this past
And so
summer I
you
would have
finish work at what, 5, 6?
yeah, it's generally 10-hour work days, so it'll be
Okay.
7 to 5:30.
All right.
Um, and yeah, so then I'll have either whole wheat pasta with olive oil and Parmesan cheese, or I will have a quesadilla with refried beans and sriracha, or
Cool.
I will have field roast sausage, which is a kind of like veggie sausage, like wheat gluten based sausage, stir
Oh wow.
fried with onions and mushrooms and sriracha. And those are the three. That is the total of all the food that I eat other than beer. So
Are you a
yeah.
vegetarian?
When I go grocery shopping, I try to stay vegetarian, but I let myself eat meat if it's like at a restaurant or someone offers me some because I just like it. I just like it so
Yeah.
much. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I
better
was
for
just
the
curious.
environment to have less of it. So I when I go
Oh wow.
grocery shopping, I try not to eat as to eat.
What about coffee? Are you like an enthusiast or at all or
I drink a medium bad coffee, just enough so I can not be having a bad time. Oh yeah, and I chew gum after every meal also, and every snack. so
Oh, I love that, man. That's so
so yeah,
cool.
I'm
So
very yeah
you're a woodsman, you drink bad coffee
yes
in the morning
yes
with yogurt, and
that's correct
then you have a protein bar when you're
yes
carrying your axes around. You have a
yes
PB&J for lunch
yes and tea. I have tea for lunch too. I bring out
in a thermos,
Earl
right?
Grey tea in a thermos. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. So
I mean, are you one of those like it steeps forever guys? Like the tea is steeping all day long?
I used to do that, but then
You're
I
weird.
realized you weren't really getting more caffeine out of it, and it tasted
It's
nasty.
gross. Yeah,
It's
it
gross. It's
is.
disgusting. So
Yeah.
I did that for a while, and then I
I'm
stopped.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson.
And you came to your senses. That's really important.
Came to my
Es-
senses. Yeah.
Especially if you're in activism, you need people to take you seriously. And if you're brewing your tea all morning long, that's just not. I wouldn't
That's
trust you if you were one of those guys.
that's the thing. That's the thing that'll do it. It'll be like, wow, this person, he seems like he has something to say. He's kind of weird. Oh, but the tea thing, yeah, that's it. I can't
It's a,
handle that. We have to get
it
rid of
is.
this
It's
guy.
a deal breaker. That's
Yeah,
just how I
gotcha.
feel.
That's hilarious.
That's
That's
how I make
hilarious.
my. That's how I do my voting and everything like that. All right,
Just find
cool.
out like the tea habits of the various politicians. Go from there.
That would be great, actually. I think it would be
I
better.
I'd be into
Well,
that.
one thing I